The process of water removal is essential for any home. Standing water in a home can cause serious damage and may be a health risk, so it is critical to remove it immediately. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, advises that mold can develop quickly following a flood, and therefore, it is vital to have the water removed as soon as possible. Once the water is out, the next step is to sanitize the area and to remove all the affected structures. The first step in water removal is to stop the flow of water. This can be done by pumping out the water with a pump or wet vacuum. It is also necessary to shut off utilities to prevent any damage or potential injury. If there is visible water, the next step is to remove it. Otherwise, it may be difficult to find the water once it has subsided and become hidden in the carpet. This can lead to mold growth and can eventually damage the structure of the building. The second step in water removal is to contain the water. This is important for the safety of the workers and should be left to the experts. Once the water has stopped flowing, the water removal process can begin. Some water damage is severe and requires emergency services. The best way to deal with it is to call a professional water restoration company. This way, you'll know what to expect, and you'll be able to start cleaning the area as soon as possible. Once you have the water removed, you can start cleaning up the area. It is important to remove all wet possessions immediately. Leaving them in the flooded area will keep the humidity levels high, prolonging the drying process and promoting mold. If you don't have the time to remove the water, it is important to remove the affected items as soon as possible. The water damage that remains can be remedied, and the home will be ready to be reoccupied. If you have a water damage, you must remove the water as soon as possible. The longer you leave the water in the flooded area, the more damage it can cause. It can weaken building materials and encourage the growth of harmful pathogens. Even small amounts of water can be removed with a bucket, a wet/dry shop vac, or by opening windows. However, if the water damage is too large, you'll need to call a professional for water removal. Once the water is removed, you must sanitize and dry the area. Proper air ventilation is essential to reduce the indoor relative humidity and help excess moisture evaporate. Using fans and dehumidifiers can help in this process. Once the water has been removed, sanitizing the area is necessary to avoid mold growth. This is important for black water as well as gray water. If it is too small, you should consider hiring a professional for the job. Depending on the type of water damage, the process of water removal may differ from homeowner to homeowner. After the water has been removed, the water will have to be extracted from flooring, which may require the removal of subflooring or the entire floor. In some cases, mold is present and will need to be treated to prevent it from spreading. There are many different methods of removing standing or damaged water, and you should contact a professional only if you are unsure of how to proceed. Once the water has been removed, you should call a professional water extraction company to dry out the property. This will minimize the amount of damage to your home and prevent the growth of mold. The process of water removal should not be rushed, as you should not waste time trying to remove the water. If it is not, you can hire a professional to get it out of your home and avoid further damage. If you want to save money, you can also try doing it yourself. Just remember to hire the right professionals. If you need water extraction, the process is crucial to prevent mold. It is essential to remove water immediately if you're dealing with a flooding situation in your home. If you're dealing with black water, you should wear full PPE and wear an N95 respirator mask. Then, you should replace all soaked furniture and materials in your home. If you're dealing only with minor water damage, contact a professional water extraction service.